What is up, guys? It's John with NBC back for another PSA preview. So we have some 2020 through present cards I'm going to be going over in just a second. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so like I just said, we have 20 cards that I'm going to be going over today in the preview. They have been with PSA since, I think, like that's 20th of December, so a pretty decent amount of time. As you can see, that's the bottom set here. They are in assembly, so I'm going to go over them because they do have some pretty nice pictures in here, and I want to get a video before they go into grading. So these are Jim Mint John's cards, my cards, and NBC has a couple of cards in here as well. So we'll go over John's cards first because it's the first ones on here. So he's got a 2020 Joe Burrow introductions from Mosaic. Not sure, I don't know too much about his cards, but I can go over. The centering looks pretty good on this. I think his thinking is if he sends it, he thinks it's probably going to get a 10. If it was to get a 9, he probably wouldn't make out. He'd probably be around break even or maybe a little under break even. So pretty cool looking Joe Burrow card. Joe Burrow is one of the hottest QBs around, even though he didn't make the playoffs. You know, the stat sheet was still lit up in the 2024 season. So now he's got a selections, #1 selections insert he's got there from Select Prism. Pretty cool card. Now again, this was a special, so each one of these cards was about $17 to send to PSA. All right, he's got an Omega Blue, which I think is at a 99. We'll see here shortly. At a 99 there at the top. So pretty cool. This is an insert from Chronicles. No whitening, which is good. So hopefully that comes back a Jim Mint for Jim Mint John. All right, interesting card he's got here. Anthony Edwards. Now this is going to be the yellow, or it says orange, but that looks like a yellow to me. But I guess because it's reactive, it probably is orange. It's hard to tell. This picture makes it look yellow or gold to me. But anyways, this is a National Pride card, so I think this is a rookie card, even though it doesn't have the rookie logo on there. Yeah, 2020, 21. I believe that was his rookie year. So pretty cool little Anthony Edwards card he's got there. He's also got a Zay Flowers Red, White, Blue rookie Prism. Centering looks pretty nice on that. Maybe slightly thick on the top. Well, no, pretty close. So nice little Zay Flowers there. He's the #1 for that team. So as long as he stays healthy, you know, he's a pretty good target for Lamar Jackson. All right, this is an interesting one. He's got a 23 Nationals Chet Holmgren. I'm not sure if this is, oh, the number was on the front there. So this is out of 50. So pretty interesting card. I like Chet a lot. I mean, he's been out with a fractured hip for almost the whole season, but when he's healthy, he looks like at least the #2 SGA is going to be the #1 for sure with the MVP. I mean, he's an MVP candidate for the year. So I think they have a really good shot of winning the championship. We'll see. Luckily, this is probably going to come back right around the time he comes back, which is solid. All right, we're going to keep going. Now, these next 4 cards are NBC's kind of interesting cards. We have a Fresh Faces Adley Rushman blue card. So this is Topps Pristine out of 75 rookie card. So interesting little card. I think the Orioles are going to be really hard to beat this year. I think that there's a good chance that they are the best team in the AL East. So quote me on that. and I'm a Rays fan, by the way. So we got this interesting. So these were also cracked cards. I think that these were crap. I can't remember what the grading company was called, but this was a 10 originally. So this is Call of the Captain Mike Trout card, which is a silver technically out of 99. So interesting, pretty cool card. I really like this one. So this is a Justin Herbert orange rookie ticket from 2020 Contenders Optic. It looked pretty clean to me. I think that this has a shot at a 10. Obviously, the orange is kind of a color match, but it is out of 50, which is awesome. So really cool card. We got a great price on that one. Justin Herbert unfortunately didn't do so well in the playoffs, but you know, he is, I feel like the team is just going to get better with Harbaugh there in the years to come. And he obviously didn't light up the stat sheet this year either because of the run game, but you know, I think he's a great investment even long term. All right, so this was an interesting one. We got a good deal on a Kyle Pitts honeycomb. I really don't like mosaic unless it's a super short print, and so that fell into this category. It is a little bit OC left to right. Other than that, I thought it looked pretty good. I think it's at least a 9, maybe a 10, but you know, only one way to find out, and that is to send it. All right, so the next cards are all mine. So the last ones are mine. So we got a Jordan Love. This one is a little bit OC left to right. I think I got this for the price of a regular Prism black, not a silver. So which is why I sent it. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. I think it'll probably get a 9. Unfortunately, they didn't do so hot in the playoffs, but I still think he's the franchise face for the Green Bay Packers. So I said, you know what the heck, let's send it, get a PSA 9 and call it a day. Now, this is a nasty Joe Burrow card that I have here. So this is a rookie swatches green patch out of 5. So this is numbered number 3 out of 5. I think this is probably going to come back a 9. Centering looked really good. Surfaces looked pretty good on this. The one issue with these real thick cards is the edges and the corners. The corners especially might have a little whitening. I thought this one looked pretty good. Like, it has a shot at a 10, but I would lean towards a 9. But it is a nasty card. I think I got it for like, it was under 500 bucks earlier in the year. Now, I really like Sauce Gardner. I know he didn't end the year super well, but this green on green is just nasty. So this is a Prism Black autograph from the Prism Black set. I thought this was super clean. I think this probably comes back a 10 because it is the auto green. It is out of 49. Just an awesome card. And I think just for looks is why I like it so much. I'm not a huge fan of Prism Blacks, but when you have the green on green match that this one did, it was kind of hard to pass up on. All right, one more football card. Purchased a CJ Stroud red season ticket, which is a rookie card out of, I want to say 175. Yeah, you can see it right there. So I thought it looked pretty good. The centering was pretty spot on. I feel like there might have been a surface issue. I don't quite remember. This was a while ago. I think I pre-graded this a 9, but you know, would be happy with a 9 or a 10 on the, obviously a 10, you know, if it bumps up, great. If it doesn't, I'm happy with a 9. All right, so I told you I like Chet for John's card. I also sent off a Chet Holmgren as well. I think that this one is probably going to come back a PSA 10. The centering looked good on it. Surface looked real clean. Edges are good. Now, it is a die cut, so there's a ton of funky cuts and edges on this one. But I thought it was clean, and it's out of 249. So figured, I think I picked it up for like 10, 14 bucks, something like that. Might as well send it in. Hope it comes back at 10. All right, the rest is basketball. We got some Victor Wembanyama. This is just a base Prism that I thought looked pretty clean. His value has dropped a little bit as the year has gone on, but they just traded for DeAndre Fox. And I think that that's going to help the team a lot. And, you know, he's just a generational talent. So when you have a chance to pick up some Wembanyama, you pick him up. Also have a green Prism. I thought this one was clean as well. This one, I think I pre-graded a 10. Anything you see on the surface is going to be on the penny sleeve or top loader. It might be slightly thick on the right, if anything, but it's pretty close. And then the back looked good to me as well. All right, I picked this up. I don't know if it's what I thought it was when I bought it, but this is from the Contenders basketball set. So it's a season ticket. I think it's technically a Mojo, but they just call it, there wasn't an option for that in PSA, and when I was looking it up on eBay, it's just considered the base, which it's not, but whatever. It looked pretty centered to me. I think it's got a chance at a 10, so I sent it in. There's the back. Keep going. All right, I did not really buy a whole lot of these Chrome cards because they are unlicensed. These came out 2023 from Topps Chrome. It is a hollow. refractor, or a silver refractor rather, which is pretty cool. Now, the one thing I did notice about a lot of these top scrum cards for Victor Wembanyama is that they are not straight up and down. It almost seems like all of them were kind of printed at an angle like this. This one isn't bad, but I've seen a lot that are pretty substantially off. So I decided to send this in. Unfortunately, I bought these kind of at the wrong time. They were high when I bought them. They've dropped a little bit now, but if you can get a PSA 10 of this card, it's like $500. So figured you gotta send it, right? And last card is an Anthony Edwards hyper pink rated rookie. This is a pretty clean card, slightly thick on the left compared to the right, but other than that, I thought it was real nice. Sent it in. The back centering is obviously a little bit off as well, but they're not as harsh on that, and we will see how it turns out. But that is our 20 card submission. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am excited for these to come back, and honestly, it shouldn't be too long because it's already in assembly, which means we're probably a few weeks away from getting it back. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.